Was there a visual component as well? Or is this is all just audio?
This is all audio.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, we knew it was 100% audio. They did run TV campaigns a TV campaign that I think it hit broadcast. It might have been all OTT, but yeah. So they there were two separate campaigns happening at the same time. In a perfect world, we would have done it all together, but just the way that the engagement lined up. One was the TV was already running before we even came on board. But still, that said, I can't disagree with meeting your consumers where they are. Our platforms, the minute we started diving into this and understanding that it was more, we could create a pretty immersive experience out of this. Like we can recreate this emotional side as well as the practical sounds, recreate that in a way that gets the listener to really feel it without a screen is something that I would call advantageous for us. That's something that this is strategically positioned to deliver against. So when we talked about where this can work, we wanted to target headphone listeners. So find as many folks use the Spotifys, use the SoundClouds, and use where people already are in headphones and get them there. So that said, that came after we identified this as that we could probably use ASMR in the spots. So
I just love that whole ASMR experience. I adore that in the context of getting your hair cut.
I know, right?
It's fantastic. It's a great idea. Yeah.
Well, it's also too, it's a demographic drove us there. The bulk of ASMR listeners are men, like 18 to 45. And so it was a shoe-in when strategically it made a whole lot of sense because, cool, we at least know some of these people in this demographic are going to be okay with this. I'm
a big ASMR listener, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah. And also the CMO of Sport Clips is very much into relaxation. He's very much into ambiances. He's very much into
so he understands.
Gets it. Very much so
good.
Gets it. So he's the one who enabled and empowered all this work. And so, he's absolutely, Martin Lee is his name, and he's absolutely outstanding. He's a brilliant, brilliant man. And then the Danielle Linden was also she was the head of marketing, director of marketing. She also owns the brand. She was the one who brought it to life with us, and I'd
love to have just a little tiny clip or something of the ASMR if you're willing to share. Yeah. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
whatever they put in the commercial, I guess, which would be short enough.
Yeah. So yeah,
I guess it depends.
I can play I've got the spot that tested the best. We made so many spots and tested all the spots and multiple voice talent and tried to find the right moments. We used the 30s to the testing on the 30s to understand which moments tracked the best in which spot, so as that we knew how to cut them down to the 15s and not to leave out the stuff that people really that the consumer really responded to. So this would be the Your Mind 30 that was the spot that performed the best.
This is Your Mind in the middle of a regular old busy workday. And this is Your Mind during the MVP haircut experience, only at Sport Clips. And this. And this. The Sport Clips MVP experience. The most relaxing haircut ever.
I love it. That's awesome.